Hey honeys, Ahliyah here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to 12 Days of Christmas. I decided last minute to participate in 12 Days of Christmas as opposed to Vlogmas. So from today, December 14th, all the way up until Christmas Day, I will be uploading a video every single day. For the first video, I decided to do a part 2 to my worst financial decisions video. So I want to share with you guys my best financial decisions that I made this year. Girl, the years prior, those were my worst financial decisions, so I want to share with you guys what I changed around this year just to make better financial decisions and put myself in a better financial situation. So without further ado, if you are interested in tuning into today's first 12 Days of Christmas video where I will be sharing my best financial decisions that I made this year that put me in a way better financial situation than I ever have been in, then subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Tap that bell to be notified of my future uploads. And stay tuned, keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, let's jump right in. The first best financial decision that I made this year, of course, was clearing off all of my debt. I was about $10,000 in debt. This about started when I was like 19 years old. I would say it started when I was 19 years old. I wasn't in that much debt at 19, but how I accumulated that much debt started for my decisions that I was making at 19. So this year I did clear off every single credit card debt that I had. I still have student loans and I still have my car loan, but you know, those are very manageable debts right now because girl, because of this pandemic, no one's student loans are accruing interest right now, so mine are just sitting at, it's a very payoffable amount right now, but since it's not accruing interest at this very moment, shout out to that girl. That's still a debt I have to pay, as well as my car loan, but my car loan is very manageable and I get to turn it in next year. So I'm not really tripping about those. So I did clear off all of my debt this year, and I did so. It's really as simple as making more money, because obviously the previous income that I had wasn't helping me pay off my debt at all. I was just really paying off the interest and the minimum balance that was due. So making more money is the answer. That's like as blunt as I can put it. There's no other way to really say it. It is what it is. So I used that extra money that I was earning this year to pay off my debt. It was kind of bittersweet because it's like I didn't really get to see the fruits of my labor, you know what I'm saying? But it was the best decision for me to just clear it all off, and that is what I did this year. So go ahead and watch my worst financial decisions video if you want a more in-depth explanation on how I got myself into that position to where I am now with it all cleared off. I will link it in the screen, and it'll also be down below. Okay, my next best financial decision, like even though I was in credit card debt, I now don't have any right now, but I only use a credit card to buy things that I need. So I no longer use a debit card. I only use a debit card to withdraw money from the ATM. The reason why I no longer use a debit card is because a debit card, one, it doesn't earn you any points. You know, it doesn't do anything beneficial for you except take money straight out of your checking account, okay? So be smart with this though. Don't swipe what you don't have available in cash. So if you're giving yourself a budget of, let's just say $300 that you have in your checking account, when you're using your credit cards, you know, swipe things that you normally buy, don't go over $300. That's the best way to do that. And as you're doing that, you're earning points, you're earning interest, you're not interest, girl, no, cut. You're earning points, you're earning rewards points. If you have a credit card that has rewards or has points or gives you cash back, use one of those credit cards for your everyday purchases that you already purchased with your debit card. Don't go crazy now. Don't do that. No, only swipe what you have available in cash in your actual checking account. I have a credit card with Amazon because, you know, girl, I love to shop on Amazon. So a lot of my Amazon purchases have been free since I've been doing it. So I've just been swiping my Amazon credit card, buying things that I normally buy, and then when I go to Amazon to, you know, get something I need, it's free because I have the points. The points ended up earning me just enough money to, you know, cover cover my whole Amazon purchase. Even though I did have all of those credit cards that I paid off, now I only use one. I don't use multiple anymore. I just use one. So after you've cleared off all of your credit card debt, if you were in it or just got yourself out of it, I would find the best credit card that gives you the best cash back, the best rewards, that has the best point system. And sometimes when you sign up for new credit cards, they have this incentive where, like, if you spend $500, you get $200 cash back. I think the Chase Flex Freedom card, one of those. Look at those cards. So if you want to get a brand new credit card that you're only going to use that one, look for ones that have incentives, like when you first sign up, you know, because that cash back be really nice. And then a $500 purchase ends up only being $300 because, girl, you got that $200 cash back. Okay, you got to think like that. Yes. So credit it's not bad. It does get you into trouble, girl. Yes, we all know, girl, credit can get you into trouble, into debt, if you are not smart with how you are swiping your card. That actually can be very beneficial to you when you use them smart and wisely and not recklessly and dumb like I was doing in my past. That's the past. I was swiping that card, baby, when I didn't even have the cash on hand. Why was I doing that? Don't do that, because that's how you dig yourself into a hole. And if you want to stop digging yourself into a hole, you simply just have to stop digging. All right, my next best financial decision that I did this year, which I was always afraid to do this because I just felt like I didn't have the knowledge, but it was just to begin investing in stocks. Now, I really love to do this on Cash App. Like, shout out to Cash App. Like, it has really developed into quite an amazing app, if I do say so myself. I really enjoy it. I think how they have you buy stocks on that app is just so much easier, and it's way more fun. And like, you can understand the analytics. Like, it's not entirely advanced and in a foreign language like these more like Ameritrade or Vanguard or Fidelity, you know, those are the advanced big boy ones. And then the thing about Cash App, but I think you can do this on other sites as well, like Robinhood, Acorns, etc., is that you only have to buy, you can buy fractional shares, which means you don't have to buy the whole $1,000 stock. Just say it's that much. You can only put $100 towards the stock if you really want to. You don't have to buy the whole stock, which I think is very beneficial for people like us, girl, like me and you, who don't want to take $1,000 and buy one stock. Maybe you just want to have $100 and buy that stock. Let's just say Amazon. You want to buy $100 of Amazon stock, you could do that. Or you want to buy $100 of Google stock, you can do that. Or even less, $50, $20, whatever you want to do. Start small, because when you just keep your money in the bank, girl, banks don't be earning that much interest. Let's be honest. Banks just don't be giving you that much interest on your money. Of course, invest in companies that you believe in, that you trust, that do well, that have done well in the long run, because it's more of a long-term investment. Like, you don't want to invest for a day. The next day you saw it got $20 and you want to take it out, because, girl, you're gonna get taxed, honey. They be taxing when it's called capital gains tax. So just be aware of that. You gotta hold it. Just know when you buy a stock, you need to have it for like a year so you don't get taxed 25% capital gains tax. After a year, you will get taxed like 15%. But if you don't take it out, then hey, you don't gotta worry about paying the taxes yet until you take it out or you sell it or withdraw it. Whatever the case may be. The more you know, because I didn't know that until like this year. Well, maybe last year. I think last year I learned that. Anyways, start investing, and you know, just a little bit, maybe $20 here, $20 there. And then over time, your money is going to compound interest in the stock. And I really started thinking about the long term, like my future financial self, my future financial situation, my financial future. There we go. I began thinking about that and thinking about setting myself up for the future, setting my finances up for the future. So if I invest now and the return comes year after year from it compounding, you know, when earning is growth, then you know that growth earning that growth, then you know that growth earning that growth. You feel what I'm saying? By the time I am 40, I don't know how old I'm gonna be, but 40, say, by the time I'm 40, I'll be so happy that 25-year-old me took the time to, you know, invest here, invest there, invest in that, invest in that. Because then when I'm 40, I set myself up so well that maybe I can be wealthy, maybe I can be cool, maybe I don't really have to stress about how hard I have to work because my money worked hard for me all those years from what 25-year-old me did. You feel what I'm saying? So when I used to work at the bank, I contributed to retirement, and they just emailed me like maybe end of last year that I needed to like turn it over to because I'm no longer employed by the bank, obviously. So they did something called a rollover IRA that I had to like approve. So thank goodness, when I used to work at the bank, I believe I was like 21 years old. Thank goodness 20-year-old me, see, that's the one smart thing 20-year-old me did, was contribute to a retirement account. Shout out to me, because being like self-employed, you don't have a 401k through anybody. You kind of got to figure that out yourself. And I was a little stressed over that, just think about, man, how will I retire doing what I'm doing right now, creating content? Because you know, YouTube doesn't give me a 401k, Instagram doesn't give me a 401k, Twitter doesn't give me a 401k, TikTok don't give me no 401k. Shout out to 20-year-old me, because I actually had one, but then it rolled over into just an IRA, investment retirement account, that I'm now gonna contribute to every single year. I think when you have an IRA, the max you can contribute is $6,000 a year. So if you have one, if you can contribute the $6,000 a year throughout the whole year, and then by the time you like 65, I think that's the age, by the time you're 65, you set yourself up to retire comfortably, or to retire in a better financial situation, or in a good financial situation, in a very rewarding financial situation. So do think about the future. Do think about when you are older and you're not going to be able to work how your 20-year-old self worked, or you're not going to be able to work how your younger self worked. And then by the time you like older, you could just chill. Like the saying, let your money work hard for you, is really like, I'm thinking about it. It's doing things to me. It's making me think more about how my money, or how I can make my money make money. How I can make my money work hard when I'm sleeping, when I'm just chilling, so I don't always have to work hard for money my entire life. This world is so obsessed with labor. I just don't desire labor. I just want to chill and relax. Okay, the next best financial decision, and this I know everyone cannot do. I am in a bit of a privileged position where I live rent-free by the grace of my parents. Shout out to them. And I don't pay rent. I don't pay a household bill at all. I just pay the bills that I created for myself. The best financial decision I started doing was saving 40% of my money. Now I know everyone can't do this, so I don't want y'all to feel some type of way. I know I am in quite a privileged position right now. So I opened 3 bank accounts. 3 savings accounts, actually. The ones that aren't really attached to a physical branch, you know, a physical bank that you go in person to see. These are more just online banks. So if you guys have Credit Karma, you can open up a savings account through Credit Karma. If you have, well, actually you don't have to have it, but you can go on americanexpress.com and open a savings account through them. There's Ally Bank, there's Chime. There's a bunch of like online banks. Like, they're not physical banks, they're just online. And they have very competitive interest that your money earns while it's in that account. And it's way more than these banks have. Like the physical banks, these online banks give you way more interest on your money than these physical banks do. So that's why I did that. I opened up 3 just so it feels like to me that I'm putting my money in a bunch of different places. But to me, it feels like I am putting my money, I'm dispersing it in different parts, different areas, you know, out there in the online world. So it feels like money is all around me. You know, that's just what I did. You don't have to open a 3 savings account, girl. I was just extra like that. That's how my mind kind of works. I don't know, it just feels comforting to me when I can give here, give there, give here, and give there. I will link some down below if you want to go ahead and check those out. All right, this next best financial decision is more so kind of like a spiritual, religious kind of thing. I've been doing this since I've ever started working. Actually, since I've ever started earning like allowance, like, you know, the $5 allowance, is giving 10% of my money. Every time I earn money, I always give 10% of it. Period. It's just something I do. I love to give back to people, and I give to people. I don't like give to a church or a building because, you know, okay, I was brought up in a church, y'all. That's how I was raised. But then as I got older, I just didn't know where, like, yes, I was giving to a church, but I didn't know where it was going. And I want to know that I'm giving money to a person and helping them out, you know. So I just started giving money to people. And you know, we in the era where everyone posts their Cash App on Twitter, on Instagram, in their bios. So I love that because it just makes it so easy for me to find people to give to. And this is a way, this is more spiritual and religious. This is just a way to walk in abundance and sow a seed and reap what you sow and just give back to people. I feel like there's so much abundance in giving, and you don't even have to give that much. If you make $5, you can give 50 cents. Anyone can give. I feel like people feel like that they're never in a position to give based on their current financial situation. But even when I was really struggling, barely making money, that little bit of money that I earned, I still gave 10% of it. And it just really changed my outlook on money, on giving, on helping other people. And it just gave me a more grateful heart. It gave me a more abundant spirit. You know, I just started walking in more abundance as opposed to a state of lack. So if you can give and you can help people out, I encourage you to do so. You can help people out in so many ways. I try to help people out, especially my followers, as much as I can, in as many ways that I can, and as often as I can. And I love to do it. I genuinely love to do it. It makes me feel so good. I love to give back, especially to my followers, y'all, especially to y'all. I don't really feel like you have to be religious or super spiritual to give back to people. So, you know, I encourage you all, maybe start with a little bit and then increase it and just see how you feel. See how you feel after you give to people. You just feel so amazing, so good. And this last financial decision, I feel like you guys are gonna laugh at it. It's kind of silly, but I like it. So maybe you guys are like into the money mindset like I am. I don't know, girl. But I saw this on TikTok and this guy wrote this money anthem. I used to have my own money anthem, but I really liked his because he made it into a song. So I do believe in law of attraction, manifestation. So there's this money anthem that I came across on TikTok. Maybe y'all came across it too. But okay, get you some quarters, right? I want y'all to do this if you want to. Like, it may be silly or dumb to some of you guys, but I feel like some of y'all will also like it. So get a bag. I put quarters in mine, not that many, just so it can have a ching sound, okay? I don't want to ching it right now because I feel like it'll be too loud in my mic, but I'll write this down below as well. So this is how the anthem goes, okay? Ching, ching, ching goes a money tree, and every time a ching, money comes to me. It all flows in so abundantly, from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Okay, it's just really cute, really short, like a little anthem kind of thing. And you say this 3 times. I think I saved the TikTok this time, so I will link the TikTok down below to the original person who made this anthem. And it may sound a little silly, but it's just more of attraction. Like our eyes, we can't see like 99.9% of the energy that's all around us. So it's just attract what you want in life. I think songs help with this. Say it, believe it, and watch it come into your life. So those were all of my best financial decisions that I actually made this year, just to put me in a better financial situation than I ever have been in. Girl, we have been struggling for so long, but I'm very happy to be in such a better place. Amidst what's all going on right now, I had to get my mind right and everything just kind of fell into place. So let me know your best financial decisions down below. I don't know everything, girl, and I still have a long ways to go. I'm only 25. Actually, by the time y'all see this video, my birthday done passed and I'm 26 now. Shout out to that. But I still have a long ways to go. I haven't made all the good decisions yet. This is just what I've done so far. So let me know what you have done down below as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here and this is the first time being on my channel and seeing my face and you loved me, girl, I would love to see you in the next one. Subscribe to my channel and join me and the honeys, honey. And until next time, always remember to serve, honey, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.